Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I got a deck in the mail today. It is November 12th, 2024, and I've been watching Marin from Waves of Your Soul. I watch her videos. I follow her videos. I watch her videos all the time, and then I watched her. This was a deck that was on my credit hold list, or not my credit hold list. That's a work thing. It was on my wish list. I saw it. It came out. I was like, I'll put a question mark by it. And then I forgot about it. And then she showed it in her, I think, 5 for 5 or something the other day. She had a couple videos in the last few days. One of those videos, she showed this deck. I'm like, what is that? She goes, it is the Tarot Landscapes. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And so then I immediately went and bought it. But this is by Vivita. It says every tarot card opens the door to a whole world, inviting the reader in. What does the hermit see from his nocturnal summit? Who awaits the star on the riverbanks hidden in the bushes? We won't just be looking at the individual tarot cards in this deck. We will be entering the very landscapes they evolve or inhabit. A journey of the soul, visiting through the dream state and the imagination of every arcana and universe of the four suits. Travel through their landscapes, which have more to do with our everyday lives than we could possibly imagine. And all I've done is take the plastic off the outside. And it looks like it opens from the bottom, like this, like a door. Cool. And it's a 2-part hard box. This has a thumb hole here, or a hole that open it. Here's a little book. Well, it looks like it's got a picture on each side. Each one has a thumbnail. Let me see. Well, that's really hard to open. Contents, entering the landscape. The major arcana goes right into, gives you a positive and negative keywords and a little quote. And it looks like that follows through the whole suit. And then we got laying the cards, the landscape of life. There's a couple spreads there, and then some illustration. Talks about the illustrator and notes on the pictures, the author. Basically, your little white book. Oh, that's another little tuck box. Interesting. I didn't pay attention to that on her video. Maybe she pulled it out before, but I didn't realize it was another heavy-duty kind of tuck box. And this reminds me of the, it's not the Tarot of the She. Hold on a second. It's the Sacred She Tarot. That's the box it kind of reminds me of. This one's just a little, this one's more soft matte than this one. And this one's bigger because the cards are bigger. They look like they're, and I never have, and they're kind of cardboardy. I don't like that. But they are, yeah, they're much bigger, like a larger, like not quite what we think of as an oracle deck, but almost. Interesting. I thought they were big cards too. So anyway, here we have the Fool. And I don't know what lighting she had, and this actually worked here. I'm seeing that it's a little warped. It's the cardstock that makes it that way. But I'm sure it'll even out once it shuffles. The Magician. I love that. I really do like these images. The High Priestess, that's stunning. That's the cover of the book. And the box. And the box. Gorgeous. The Emperor, or Empress. I love this. It feels like my Tarot for the Great Outdoors, but in a much more animalistic way. That one's very people-y, and this one's not. Emperor. We got the spider up here, making the web at the cityscape. Ooh, I love this Hierophant. Gorgeous. Look at the little birds here with the little house down there. Wait. Oh, that was Emperor. Yeah. The Lovers. That's cute. And here it looks like there's a shadow. A shadow of what was a boat. Like it's not there, but it's a shadow of a boat. Interesting. Interesting. The Chariot. Oh, love that. Chariot. And that's my soul card. Look at the ground. I see a shadow. Oh, love it. The Strength card. And as she was going through this and just flipping through it a little bit, I'm like, ooh. It reads differently. And I was immediately perked up by that. Strength. Beautiful. The Hermit. That is stunning as well. And I knew it was like cartoony. And it could be just the cardstock. I do not like this cardstock. If it was more a tarot of the Sacred She Tarot, it would have been perfect. But it's not. It's more cardboardy. But I do love the images here. The Hermit. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Which is this, what do they call it? Nebulous. Whatever. In the sky. Beautiful. Justice. Oh, that's stunning. And it's very warped cardstock. The Hanged Man, beautiful. Oh, it's a sea turtle down here. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, and this had me. By the time she got to this card, I'm like, I'm done. I need this deck. I love this. I hate this as the death card, but I love it at the same time. Where the bird is going after the baby sea turtle. I was just like, I'm done. And you see his truck all the way down, and then you see the bird swooping in. I was just like, no, I'm done. It's probably simultaneously the worst death card and the best death card. And I love the imagery around it. The Temperance. Oh, I love this, where there's the, oh, wow, look at the wolf and the lamb. Interesting. Interesting. See, it makes you think. Makes you think. Look at the devil. That's cool. And when I first saw this, I'm like, oh no, it's too cartoony for me. It's very, it's not my thing. But then, I love this as a tower, too. When I saw her, maybe just the way she presented it, I was starting to get into the card, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's deep. Love the star, too. And the little flowers here and the little bug. Love it. The moon, look how gorgeous that is. That's how I see the moon when it's full and bright. And it looks close to the earth, but it's not. Oh, that's stunning. And the sun card. This is probably my favorite sun card ever. Because I'm a sucker for a sunflower. And there's nothing but sunflowers here. And then we got a little, that almost looks like rabbit ears peeking out. Yeah. I freaking love it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And we have alignment instead of judgment. Which makes sense to me. I love the wolf spirit here coming down. Oh. And then we have the world. Look at that. Stunning. I mean, yeah, it's stunning. And then we have, instead of ace, it's 1 of swords. And I love that they have swords as the very first suit, because that's my suit of choice. 2 of swords. It's almost like the decision is to be on land or sea. Interesting. 3 of swords. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The blood in the water. Oh. And he's looking forlorn, almost like he's lost something. Oh my gosh. 4 of swords. I got 2 down here resting, and then these 2 flying. 5 of swords. Look at this guy looking at the bug. 6 of swords. 7 of swords. And I love Australia. Gorgeous. 8 of swords. I did see this in her. She wasn't doing a flip through. She was just showing the cards. And I'm like, oh, what is that? Between the death card, the sun card, and this one, I'm like, yes, I need this deck. 8 of swords is the card I look for in any deck. And this one just the cage is empty and it's open. And any card that kind of derails from that traditional RWS in the Eight of Swords, I'm here for, because we're no longer bound or blind to things. The street is lit up. I love that concept that you're free of whatever darkness is around you. I love it. Love it. Nine of Swords, that's creepy. That looks like Transylvania type Dracula gonna come out. It's turning dusk, we got the bats hanging. We got the Ten of Swords, and I'm sorry, but just a sewer with a bunch of feathers, like something happened here, is spookier to me than actually seeing a Ten of Swords with 10 swords in someone. This is creepy. And honestly, I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. We have the Page of Swords. Wow. Knight of Swords. Oh, he's diving for something. Queen of Swords. I love that it's winter, too. And the King. Look how beautiful, majestic he looks. Oh, so stunning. Oh. And then we have the One or Ace of Wands. Love the flowers here. I love the immediate switch that you feel going from this snowy, dominant bird of prey to this wildflower field, a fairy round or whatever, a fairy mound. It's very different feeling, and I love it. And then we have the Two of Wands. Ugh. Three of Wands. I love this whole smoke and the spirits coming out of it. Interesting. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Ugh. These more negative, normally more negative aspects of these cards are really hitting something in me. That's interesting. The Five of Swords hit me too. I'm like, whoa. Six of Wands. I love the butterflies here. I love the road. Oh, beautiful. Seven of Wands. Gorgeous. Eight of Wands. And I don't know who made this Eight of Wands, but this dude here, I just love it. I love it. I love the colors. I love the little chameleon dude here. Gorgeous. Nine of Wands. Look at that. All these little lightning bugs. Gorgeous. 10 of Wands. And it's funny because I saw this in her video and I'm like, why is the 10 of Wands just this little animal? And then if you zoom in, it's a donkey. And there's his little cart he was carrying. He's put it down. And it makes sense because a donkey is one of those pack mule type animals. They can carry a heavy load. And I'm like, it totally makes sense. Okay, and then we have the Page of Wands. That's adorable. I mean, I really misjudged this book, despite the kind of crappy cardstock and the somehow blurred image. Some of the image kind of blurry. It's a stunning deck, and I just can't wait to dive into and dig deep into it. And that's the first time in a while I felt that way toward a deck. Knight of Wands, it's stunning. Queen of Wands, oh, it's gorgeous. And then this King, oh my God, he's beautiful. Beautiful. White tiger in the jungle, oh, stunning. Okay, and then we have the Ace or One of Cups. Two of Cups. Oh, it's a freaking unicorn. Oh my gosh. Yep, a huge horn on him. Her, whatever. Three of Cups. Gorgeous. Four of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So it's a heron or a crane. And you see almost a different... Nope, he's there. He's just upside down, yeah. That's stunning. I love this kind of bird. Five of Cups. I love the Weeping Willow. Both of them. Weeping willow. Oh, stunning. It's my favorite tree. Six of Cups. Gorgeous. I love the pumpkins here. And the kid, the swing and the wagon with the blocks in it, reminding you of, nostalgia, remembering as a child. It makes sense. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Now, I think it's cool. It says predominantly, obviously, an animal deck. And then you see almost like an abandoned, like we saw the cityscape with the spider earlier in the Emperor. Okay. And now we're seeing the Eight of Cups with the railroad. It almost is like humanity is gone and the nature is taken back over. And I love that concept. I don't love the concept that humanity is gone, but I mean, in these spaces, in this aspect, in this world of this deck, nature has taken back over. It's taken charge, and I love that. I love the flowers here. Nine of Cups. Is that a giraffe? I think so. Gorgeous. Reminds you of a mirage, like you're starving for water, and all of a sudden you see this oasis in the middle of the desert that doesn't really exist. Ten of Cups. I love that with the little kitty cat family. I don't know if that's a cat next to him, but it's a black cat, and then there's something else next to him. I love that. And then we have Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, gorgeous, and the King. I love that. And then we have the Pentacles, or Ace of Pentacles, or one. I love that. The sigil here. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Oh, go start. It's again Australia. Stunning. The koala. Looks like a koala. Six of Pentacles. I love that. And again, we've got like a weeping willow here. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. We got him here is perfecting his craft. He's sucking out the sweetness. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I love him. I love a tortoise in a deck also. And he's a tortoise on top of a giant rock. I love it. It looks like another rock. I love this Knight of Pentacles. Look at the sunset. Gorgeous. Stunning. Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. Beautiful. And then the King. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. These are so beautiful. There's no way I'm going to be able... I can't get my hand all the way around it. So, there's no way I'm going to be able to ruffle shuffle these. But they shuffle sideways very nicely. And I can shuffle them this way very nicely. They're just too large to ruffle shuffle, which I don't mind. I mean, as long as I can do it sideways without hurting myself or the cards, I'm good. So let's pull a card and see what the deck says. Look, see what the book says. Oh, one just flew out. Look who it is. The Queen of Swords, which is me. I do resonate with the Queen of Swords so often. So let's see what she has to say. I love that came out. And it's almost winter time. Love it. Queen, I turned right to her and then I turned off of her. Interesting. So she's the little thing here. And it says, the positive logic, perception, negative pride and cruelty. In an extreme landscape made of snow, sky, and peaks, the white owl is crowned by a nest of branches and ice, sharpening her vision in the cold. Like all birds of prey, she knows how to wait, scan the darkness, and shelter from prying eyes. She is the Queen of Swords, whose throne soars higher than anyone else's, kings, queens, whoever they are. From there, she can collect and ponder the diverse knowledge of the world, making everyday decisions about how to act. She teaches how to measuredly evaluate any advice and experience. Interesting. Love it. So it's like a She's the wizened old owl, and that's me. I find it interesting because I went to a writer's retreat this past weekend. Today's Tuesday. And my buddy at work and I were making jokes last week about how I was going to go and get murdered at this writer's retreat because it's out in the middle of nowhere. And she said we discussed if I texted her, I was going to text her with owl was my safe word, so she knew I was in trouble to come and get me. And we joked about this all week long. And then I went to the writer's retreat, and then I met this lady there that's also a writer. She's had many things published. She edits books for a living, and she said, "Here's my." She asked me because I, of course, always bring a tarot deck with me. She said, "Do you read tarot?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm a medium." Blah 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 blah. She's like, "Can you give me a reading?" And I gave her a reading, and her father came through. And she's like, it's strange because my husband always comes through. He's been passed a few years, and he always comes through the cards, always. And I just found that interesting. And then she said, "Hey, let me leave you my card," and it was the owl. And now I'm pulling the owl again, and I just found it interesting. It was like little breadcrumbs last week discussing that with my buddy at work, discussing owls, and then all of a sudden they're just showing up everywhere. And I think it was just letting me know. It's because I was going to meet this person. Her spirit animal is an owl. It's like that. The universe just works in mysterious ways like that for me all the time. You just have to pay attention to the signs. And I just find it intriguing that I am the Queen of Swords and she just happens to be an owl in this deck. So that's interesting. So that is my latest deck. That is the Tarot, just Tarot Landscapes, not Tarot of, just Tarot Landscapes. I like it. I can't wait to dig into it, and kind of go through it. And it does feel more fall-esque type of year, which we're in fall now, leading into winter. So I'm probably going to use it starting tomorrow. But that's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good afternoon. Bye.